Hey y'all, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. I'm Danny and this is Homemaking Ain't Easy. So it is Sunday night, toddler's playing in the background. I finally got the last piece of furniture that I needed to finish this master bedroom, finish organizing the stuff that we needed to organize. And so you are about to watch me and my bonus son put it together. And then I will finally be able to show you the finished master bedroom. Super excited about that. I will talk to you about all the things that I'm excited about. Tell you about all the products that we used, and you'll see the beauty of what I get to call my room now.
Be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before the new. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss. Look the other way. Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow. I think I'll chew it. I knew.
Hey y'all. So last night y'all saw us put together this piece of furniture. I have had time to think over in my brain how I want this organization situation to go. So you saw me putting it together just now. I am just now going to go through, dust off our dressers and our nightstands, put up the little things that are kind of hanging around, and then at the end, I will show y'all what this whole situation is. long time coming. If you've been watching for any amount of time, you know that I don't like projects that drag on. So I'm so happy to have this done. A little disclaimer. Is it like this perfectly curated content? No. Is it Martha Stewart worthy? No. We live in this house. We sleep in this house. We raise kids in this house. And so when I put that added element of having to have everything perfect all of the time, I seriously get overwhelmed. It's like, I tried to do that at first when I had both my nephew, my daughter. I was like constantly trying to pick up after them every time a snack hit the floor. Y'all, I was exhausted. You can't, like, life happens. Now I choose things that are not only really nice to look at, but also serve another function in our home. So this cube organizer, I like it. I got some cute little baskets in it, but they serve a function. They are containing the stuff that I need them to contain. I don't have to visually look at it as an eyesore. It's not going to get dusty on that bookshelf because y'all, listen, I don't know whether having hardwood floors everywhere is better or carpet, because I found so much dust hiding in so many places. So I figured it out. My sister and I were talking. I think that when you have hardwood floors, the dust just blows around, which is frustrating, and you have to sweep daily, obviously, which if you have like a high traffic house, that's going to happen anyways. But when you have a carpet, like when you have carpet in a room, it is also still dusty. It's just that the carpet traps it. But with us, you know, Samson sleeps in here with us, so there's like dust, you know, a little bit of dog hair. It's like, can y'all stop shedding skin cells and all that stuff? Like, whoa. But anyways, we live in this house, so it might not be to your taste. I love it. You know, it's something different. It looks completely different. Hopefully I will be able to put a clip in here of the before, but let's get on the after, okay? So we will start over here. This is that shelf you saw us putting together. I will link it in the comments. This is the Better Homes and Garden 12 cube organizer. It was actually, you guys have seen me put a lot of furniture together here recently. I feel like this was a super easy put together. My bonus son helped me. It was super easy. I will say it doesn't feel as sturdy as like some of my other Better Homes and Garden furniture. Like, it's a little wobbly if you move it side to side. So you do have to be careful in that aspect. But this one's just going to be here to stay. Let me walk you through this. So obviously up here, I will eventually get some sort of, let me move my ring light so maybe you can see better. Here we go. I would like to eventually get, I don't know what I want to decorate up here with, but I would like to decorate with something. But you guys know I'm going for like a boho vibe. So I would really like something here to kind of like capture that, but I haven't figured it out. So I'm not going to rush that. But anyways, these two cubes are for my husband's stuff that he has. Like, he has a bunch of stuff that he puts in there when he gets off of work. He likes to store a couple things that he needs easy access to. So those two are his. These two are mine. They are mainly YouTube equipment that I use that I just needed to put in a place. My cameras, which I have yet to use, I'm still using my iPhone, but they were stored in the closet and I just didn't want them there. I want them easily accessible and I just wanted to have a home for them. So that's YouTube equipment or recording equipment. Down here, I've got a section of books. I've got my religious books right there. I've got books that I just want to read, like life skills, things that I can learn from. And then right here is everything from like planners that I use. Sorry, you guys probably can't see that. Planners that I use, notebooks that I use, anything like that is right there. And then down at the bottom, I might include the clip where I showed you guys last night. I have some excess homeschool materials that I needed to put, and I had them in these like cubes openly, and I realized I don't like looking at that. Also, if I'm using it for homeschool, like I have like a little section right here that is art, and I want to be able to just like go to that cube, pull it out, take it to the kitchen table where we do our homeschool, use it, and bring it back in here. So I like that if I put it in these cubes, I can just take it all out, take it to where I need it, and use it and bring it back. I will need one more cube right here. I will probably find a different home for that paper that's right there, and then just make this another section for homeschool materials storage. So that is that cube organizer. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. We did not paint this clearly. I think it's okay to not have every single piece of furniture matching. This is like, you can't really see it well. It's like a brown. Our bed frame, which you will see in a minute, is brown. Basically, it's like a bronze. So I'm totally fine with that. Like, I'm not upset about it at all. Over here, again, you can't really like this. I wish you could see the color in true form. You can't see it the best. I've got my little diffuser up here with some Simply Earth essential oils. Wow, that left me. Essential oils. I use Simply Earth quite a bit. And I love them because they actually donate 13% of their proceeds to fight human trafficking, and I love that. Their oils are also very affordable, and they have a monthly subscription box that you can actually make things with, like everything from cleaning products, skincare, all the things. We always have this noise machine, which I actually remembered to turn it off so you guys could hear me, because toddler and just noise. So here's our dresser. There's Samson, and shocker, he has torn a hole in this bed. I told him when he did that, like, look, bro, this is it. I really need to take this outside. We used Samson's old dog kennel to go pick up our chickens last year, and I really just need to take it outside and put it with that kennel for if we need to like get more birds and whatnot. Here is my nightstand. You can see the color better here, I feel like. Here is the artwork. Listen, I know it's not perfectly spaced. We used the nails that were already up on the wall. I need to straighten that one a bit. This one is further apart than that one. I will fix it later. It's not like driving me crazy right now, but it has been on my mind knowing that it's not perfect. So anyways, here is our bed. I have been sleeping like a baby since we have gotten our new bed. I absolutely love it. My husband and I put together the bed frame the day before we got the bed. I don't know if you can really see this color, but it's like a bronze color. My husband was doing the instructions, so this is actually supposed to be the footboard, and then the other one's supposed to be the headboard. However, listen, they both look very similar, so I'm not stressed about it. But yes, I like the artwork. I wish it was a little bit bigger, and I might add something up there, like move them around and actually find new spots for them, but that's what where we're at. I do have these really cute shams that go on the pillows. Now, I know for myself, that's not going to be comfortable. You can't really, this is showing more like an orange, like a mustard, but it's actually like a burnt, let me see if I can get you over to this. It's actually more like a burnt orange. But I know that if I actually put these on the pillows that we have, it will be extremely uncomfortable. I would not sleep well. So I hate buying a set of pillows specifically for design purposes, but I kind of love those shams, so I kind of want to have them. I just don't know, honestly, strategically where we would put those pillows when we go to bed at night. So to be determined on that one. My husband, listen, my husband sleeps all hours of the day and night. It just depends. This is a blackout curtain. We have this material on the actual window that is like, it's dark. So it covers out most of the light. So I might see if I can try to find some, what are those called? Some drapes that actually match the rest of the room. I didn't think about it ahead of time, and I did not want to rush and pick something out. So until we find one that's dark enough to cover it so that my husband can sleep at all times of day, then I'm okay with that. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just he and I looking at it. He also does not sleep under the big blanket. It's too hot for him. Oh, now you can see that color a little better. This is his whoopee. I call it his whoopee. He was in the army, and they had, like, this is a blanket that literally rolls up and goes with you wherever you want it to. He loves this thing. It's the perfect thickness for him. He says I'm like a sauna, so he prefers to sleep under this blanket versus the big one. I'm totally fine with that. Let's be real. If you are a married couple and you cuddle, like, I don't know how you do it, because, yeah, I just can't. So, he uses this and he loves it, but it was going to kind of like, it could match because there's black in these pictures, but honestly, like, you know, it is what it is. But I wanted to show you guys the bed without it, but it would likely be folded up on the bed most of the time. He also has this chair. He is attached to this chair. I do not know why, but this is where he puts, like, he sits down to put his shoes on. He likes to put clothes that he's hanging on to right there. I don't know. Over here, we have some papers that we need to shred or burn. And then right here, this right here is one of Samson's toys. This actually has some of my YouTube stuff on it too. Like, let me move this ring light for you. Okay. It has stuff like, that's Samson's for little treats that I will use from time to time just to keep him occupied. So this actually has some tripods and stuff like that I might actually use that for that specific purpose. I'm not sure. So this is like a cart that might be up for grabs for something in the future. I don't know. I can't figure out something good enough. I was using it for school. It did not last long because toddlers. So, you know, we'll see. Right here, I think this is going to be my garden cart. I think I'm going to take it downstairs where I start my seeds. I think what I'm going to do is have like everything from potting soil, fertilizer, a spray bottle, different things like that. I do keep my seeds in a separate container that keeps it like safe from water and things like that. But this would be cool just to have like some hand tools on and stuff. And also to store up here when I'm going in and out from the garden, I think would be a fantastic idea. So that's going to be a garden cart. And I think, I don't know if I told you guys, we actually bought a wall mount for that. It was just sitting on an old cube organizer that we had. We now have it mounted on the wall. I love it that way. I really want to snuggle up this weekend and just watch a movie, relax in this room, kind of get some ambiance going and just like chill, because I told y'all I wanted this to be my chill spot. And I really do love how it turned out. The desk that was right here is actually in my living room now. I had it in my living room before, but we moved it because it wasn't getting much use. But now that I'm on my computer more and using it more, that desk will get much use and it will be easier for me to use out there. Just because it's a taller desk. I might insert a clip here, or I'll show it to you later when we're working on like painting the living room and stuff like that. So let's talk about my favorite things from this project. I loved my husband and I working together to paint the dressers and all of that. That was a fun project. We had never done something creative like that. And so, or even like a project like that, period. Both of us have always been movers. Like we have always, like, he was in the military, so he moved a lot. I come from, my mom and my dad separated from a young age, so I was always on the go. So I think that like decorating and doing home projects has never been a strong suit for me. I guess because I'm never usually in one place for that long. So this is our forever home, and or Lord willing, our forever home, unless we get like a big farm, and then I would be fine with that too. But we want to make it ours. And so I'm really excited about that. But anyways, painting that furniture was awesome. Picking out artwork and getting it hung on the wall was awesome. Finally going through the stuff that was on that desk that has just kind of like piled up and been itching at me and like staring at me. The desk has been cleaned off periodically and piled up again, but getting that taken care of and actually getting that desk into use for my work now, because I'm getting into some recipe creation and different things like that. So I'm going to be using it more. And also, obviously, I'm going to be building a site before the end of the year for you guys to have. So I'm really excited about having a designated workspace. Now, we live in a small house. We are blessed with this house, but our square footage, like our living footage, is not that big. So every piece of furniture really has to have dual purposes. And so that's why like this cube organizer has dual purposes. Anything that we buy in the future will have dual purposes. I'm okay with that. And I just have to be practical. That's why like you're never gonna see like a perfectly decorated home here, because we don't have that much room. I want things to not feel clutter or look clutter, and it's gotta be functional. So anyways, I loved that. My husband and I, putting furniture together is always at some point stressful. So we were putting the bed frame together, and he is one of those just like put it together and learn later. And I'm like, what are the instructions? Let's go word for word. So we bump heads a little bit when it comes to that. And that's okay. Like, it can't always be like rainbows and unicorns. So I'm okay with that. Honestly, that's the only thing. I think the waiting period was the hardest for me with this one, because obviously, y'all know I love to get my project done quickly. I don't like being in limbo. I don't like the clutter. Like a lot of clutter kind of hung around while I was waiting to get this project done. I was not a fan of that. But I also know that like there are some changes we want to make to this house. So if I'm going to be able to deal with those, I have to deal with these small little inconveniences. And in my mind, I was remembering like, this is temporary. This is not going to be forever. So you can handle it for a little bit. So, it may not be that big of a transformation for you. We we got a new duvet and duvet cover, which I'm excited to try out and see how that goes. We, we changed up the color scheme in the room. It actually has like, we've picked out a style for it and all that I'm pretty excited about. So, I think it was a win-win. It feels like a new place to me. It feels zen for me. I did want to mention, you saw my diffuser over there. I have a dear friend, Candy Williams, who sells Young Living. And there is the Aria diffuser has been on my mind and heart for quite some time now. I will be buying it from her, so I'll do like an unboxing when I do all that. If you want her contact info, I will let you know. I will put the info for Simply Earth in the box, in my description box as well. I will link all the items used, everything from the Better Homes and Garden bins that I have up there. I did do ivory and gold with those because remember, gold is on our fixtures, on our drawers and stuff. There's white just in the room, and I thought it was like kind of a cool little pattern. And everything doesn't have to be perfectly matchy. Like that's kind of the style of Bohemian. They were travelers. They didn't, not everything was going to match because they were just like grabbing what they could, holding on to what they could, and that's totally fine. I'm sorry if this is a little shaky. I'm trying to hold it up and my arm's like, oh, stop. But I'm going to fight it. We're going to get through this. But anyways, I absolutely loved actually putting some of my personality in this room. I can't wait to see what we do with the colors in the living room. We still have the basement to clean out and do. Next week, you guys will see our meat haul. We're just flowing through life together. I hope you like that. You will see a video Thursday talking about my daughter's health, but I hope you guys like these videos. Tell me what you think of the transformation. And if you like these types of videos or just doing life with me, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell. And until next time, homemaking ain't easy. Let's be for real.